It is Election Day in Missouri, and political reporter Chris Hernandez joins us now to break it down for us. Fun to have you in here with us.
Hey, good to see you.
Yeah, what's happening today?
Well,
big day in Missouri.
You usually say, hey, it's a busy day for politics on a big election day. That's not really the story right now. We've been reporting Missouri is having a primary. Doesn't mean it really counts for all that much. There is some voting going on across the state. It is primary just for the presidential campaign. That's it. One reason turnout is light is because the state is actually holding, the state political party, the Republicans are holding their caucus on the 17th, and that's when they're going to actually pick the delegates to the national convention. Now, Missouri's vote today is only a non-binding beauty contest that will cost the state $7 million. So let's take a look at what all the candidates are doing today, because they are spread out all over the place. There are votes in several different places. Let's start with Rick Santorum. He started today. He's actually going to be in Missouri quite a bit. He started his day in Colorado and is in Minnesota right now. Then he's headed here to Missouri. He's the only candidate to have spent any time in Missouri. Santorum skipped much of last week's contest in Florida and Nevada, you might remember, and he wanted to lay the groundwork for today's voting. Santorum will also wrap things up tonight with an election watch party in St. Charles, Missouri, over there by St. Louis. Now let's take a look at where is Mitt Romney. He is spending a lot of his efforts right now in Colorado, and that's because he is expected to do well in Colorado. This is video of him in Loveland. The former Massachusetts governor has won the last two state contests, including getting 50% of the vote Saturday in the Nevada caucuses, and he did really well in Colorado last time. That's why he's spending some time there. Let's go to Newt Gingrich, because he is not in any of the states voting today. He's in Ohio. He's not on the ballot in Missouri because he did not file to get on it. He's campaigning in Ohio because Ohio holds its primary March 6th, and he's trying to capture support right now from the early voters, those folks who are already filling out their ballots in advance. He says the early vote was part of the reason he lost in Florida to Mitt Romney, so he's trying to make sure that does not happen again. So let's check out Ron Paul. He is hoping to do well in Minnesota. That is another caucus system, so he's making his final appeal there. He dropped in at two sites where ballots will be cast tonight. He's 76 years old, Texas congressman. He's run a pretty strong campaign, but still hasn't won any actual state contests. Now, the polls, as you know, Chris, are open until 7 o'clock today. We want to show people also what we're going to be doing when we come back at 10 o'clock tonight. Here's our map of the local area. We're going to be able to just see what happens in Clay County, for example. We have the
show percentages
there.
Yeah.
So we'll be working on that tonight when we come back at 10.
All right.
A lot of stuff going on, sort of. It sort of counts. Doesn't really count. A lot of people still upset about that. But keep in mind, March 17th could become important if this race is still going hot and heavy at the time.
If there's still 4 candidates, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Might not be.
I know.
But there might be.
That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Thanks, Chris. We'll see you soon.
Sure. Okay.
Thanks.
Great.